Hello, everyone. I am Magdala Ramirez, and today is a very special day. We are snowing again, actually, ice everywhere. It's cold and chilly, and everything pointed out about stay home. What it means to stay home is stay inside of you. And I have been looking for messages. Where is that massive consciousness and what do the people are creating or uncreating? Where is the women everywhere in the world? Why women? Because the women represent that inner world. It's not the world of the doing. It's not the world about that outside, but that inner world. I remember a while back, one of my sisters told me, every time that you mention this world, I didn't know that I have an inner world. I couldn't relate with it because the programming of the feminine has always been about looking to that outside world. And that has been very enslavering. But when you uncover this inner world, like today, stay in, you're going to find beautiful, fascinating things about what's going on. That inner world, it is a world that only you have access, nobody else. It doesn't matter who they are in your world. You can share what is going on in there, but you're going to just share parts of it. It's a world where only you have the key. It is that place within yourself where all the creation is really taking place. You create and uncreate. Thoughts come, and if it is not a good one, you can cancel that thought. Feelings, emotions. It is an abstract world. It is far beyond the time and spaces. In there, you're not bounded by time. In there, it's not about that outside world. It's a world of connection. And this world of connection, it's a very, very important thing because in there, that's where you really connect with the one that created you. You might think, I don't have that connection because that's what the outside world told you. You cannot connect. You cannot connect with God. Somebody else needs to connect you. The church, the priest, somebody else. Don't trust yourself in that connection. That's what they told you over and over and over again. And that has been a big, big, big lie for the people. Because there is no way that you can break that connection. It might be that you're not aware about it. It might be that you're afraid. It might be many things and situations that it make you doubt yourself. Like, does it is really happening? Does it is really this connection? Think about something. Does the apple doesn't contain everything that the tree is? It is. Does the whole creation recognize where you're coming from? Yes. It is only the human being, because of the programming, that they have doubts about how can this be. You have always been connected with the one that created you. And what is it of that creation and how do this work? So even if you don't want to be aware of that connection, the only thing that it is going to do is the process. When you are aware of this connection, it really accelerates the process. Human beings right now are in this fork. One fork is keep on perpetuating the world of separation, And then the other part of that fork is a world of connection, a world of understanding, communication, a world of embracing the whole creation within yourself. This fork is a very, very important time in human beings because one is about the outside world and the other one is about that inside world. And when we see this world inside of yourself, that beautiful world of possibilities, ideas, definitions, belief systems, and very much it is the time where you are reclaiming your power. It is a time when you bring everything that you know deep inside and like a puzzle in this abstract world that I'm referring, putting everything together. This abstract world, it is the true human being. Yes, not bounded by time. It can be very trippy by itself, very abstract. But also the recognition of all your inner powers, inner abilities, that it is absolutely natural for all human beings. You have the ability to connect with everything. And sometimes it's much more easy to connect spiritually with your loved ones when you order the part of yourself that knows how to do this. You can have great conversations, and in some way or another, the person that you are referring, it is connecting with that. Yeah, there are some rules apply. You don't want to make psychic attacks about it. You do want to make it through the creator of all the living things. And what does this mean? It means that through that place within yourself, I call it the Great Mother. Through that Great Mother, everything resides within herself and the communication it is taking place right there. As you know, you have all the relations inside of you. Just in the same way that the Great Mother has absolutely the whole creation within herself. You couldn't exist without her. Nothing can exist without her. It is her signature. It is her beautiful signature that it is in the plants, in the animals, in you, in everywhere. So, in that inner world, that's where you heal. That's where you communicate. That's when you allow that healing to happen and remove all these stories that it has been very much stopping you. Stories that you believe for a long time, experiences that you believe for a long time that that was it and that you needed to carry the rest of your life. Traumas. In here, you are able to bring a different perception. In here, you are able to bring it into the mother. You know, we have this ways of the mother in our tribe, Tonantzin. And she said at one point, don't you know that I am your mother? Bring it to me. And when you bring all these stories and ask for help, what is going to happen is that you want to resolve the pain that it has been very much haunting you for many, many, many years, sometimes many generations. Sometimes you don't even remember the experience, and yet you are able to tap into something and be able to record the lesson, remember what happened, and yet don't have effect anymore on you. This inner world, that's where that healing is taking place. But it is not only about that healing, it is also about revelation. The mother always is revealing, that's the word, revealing all this knowledge and all these teachings constantly. All my books comes about that. Everything in that creation, it is taking place very deep inside of you. What is it that you need? You take it into that inner world. You feel that you need love. Well, you are love. When you change that perception, everything makes sense. You are in a realm of love. So, of course, you have access to unlimited energy through that understanding that you have always been love. What do you need? Acceptance. Can you accept yourself fully as you are? Can you go into this beautiful journey of total acceptance in your life? That's what happened in that world, inner world of yours. You see, you created landmarks, emotional landmarks. This happened when you were 5, when you were this time, when you were passing through this. Maybe you don't remember even the dates, but you do remember a landmark. And a landmark is always emotional. You can go there and revisit every landmark, good one or bad one, and bring total acceptance of it. Don't resist. Don't resist to anything. Observe it without the identification. Observe it as it is and practice. In this world, you can do this. Of course, in this world, it is always this amazing, powerful journey that you have. It is a journey for absolutely everything. In here, you're able to connect with different timelines that you created. What you learn from this, what you learn from that. In here, that's where the magic, it is taking place. In here, that beautiful understanding of all your timelines. And you can just feel it inside, in that world inside. It's not too much about words. It's very much about sensations. In here, you use your senses in such a deep, deep manner. Even the new ones that you didn't know that you have, in here you can uncover those. Stay home. Stay home has been nowadays in this part of this very beautiful planet, I think. Don't go out. Don't go in that outside world, but stay in that inside world. In there where all the creation is taking place. In there when you make healing a possibility. In there when you are able to tap into this idea of your own higher self, which is a version of you that has always been there. A version of you that this is who you are too. The one who's able to understand higher truths. It comes truly from that inner world too. This inner world, it needs maintenance constantly, means remove what it doesn't belong. Remove the wrong beliefs that it has been enslaving you. It takes place in this inner world. It's very much a recapitulation of who you are now, where you're going. What is it that you want? What is it that you dream about? What is it that you are able to even embrace a higher version of yourself? Everything it is happening in this inner world. These incredible abilities again of the human being, these abilities that you have within yourself, you uncover it. And if you put attention closely to you and watch yourself, observe yourself like a hawk, what you do, what you feel, all these sensations are absolutely so powerful because it's taking you into a higher understanding, using your true senses and developing and encountering and remembering the new ones that you didn't have not even a clue that you could do amazing things. Human beings are so absolutely powerful. And it is powerful because of this inner world. In If you want to think about, okay, let's create some art. You go into that inner world, you have this idea, an idea about what you want to create. You want to put some colors. What shape? What is it that you want to create? Everything is being done first in that inner world. It is a world of ideas. It is a world of insights. It is a world where you are able to raise your consciousness. Raising your consciousness is being aware of this beautiful inner world because of those revelations that I was telling you about. Stay inside. Stay inside means recognition of who you are and bring that love to you. Think about what you feel that you desire. Again, does it has to do with love? Does it has to do with acceptance? Does it has to do with what? Think about you, caring for you and caring for that inner world. It's the time. It is your time. It is the time of the human being because when you make that realization of the self, it really comes from that inner world. So this fork that I was telling you about depends on that inner world. That's why that one is a possibility because there is many human beings, many human beings everywhere in the world that they have access to that inner world and be okay in that abstract world. And I'm putting abstract really in quotes because that's your world. How can this be abstract? You know what I mean. It is very okay to observe yourself like a hawk and stop sabotaging yourself. Don't allow those thoughts or emotions to bring you down. That place within yourself, that's when you can stop it. And you can stop it just by changing it, by transmuting it, by canceling those thoughts. Visit our website, magdalas.com. That is MAGDALAS.com. In there we have books, we have the school online, that we have very powerful teachings, very powerful courses too. In here, everything it is put for you to comprehend that the only one that you need to reach is yourself. We put it Magdalas into this website because there is a Magdala inside of you. There is that place that it was unknown for a long, long time, that divine feminine, that it was blocked for many, many generations. And it has been represented by Magdala, by Mary Magdalene, but also by Excel, by Kuan Yin, by so many, many amazing, beautiful women that they have come in here to teach the ways of the feminine. And today is the time to bring all these teachings forward. That's why we are able to bring all this. Thank you for your work. Tlatzokomate, tlatzokomate, tlatzokomate. I am you. I am Magdala.